You guys might be thinking what I am thinking. What is Maxmore? It has DeWalt colors. It does take DeWalt batteries, as we'll find in just a second. But some guy actually knew about these things and was requesting it before I even mentioned that I had one. So now, at least for one guy, we're gonna find out all about this tool. Open her up and we have an impact wrench, and looks like it's mid-torquey in size. A nice mid-torquey looking Maxmore impact wrench. It's not a sticker. It's actually printed there on the material. It's very nice. It's brushless. It is the Maxmore cordless impact wrench, voltage 20 volts, half-inch anvil, up to 2100 RPMs and 3350 impacts per minute. The Maxmore comes with one 17 millimeter, a 14 millimeter, an 18, a 19, come on now, 21, and let's see it, 22 millimeter. So I can actually take the lugs off my truck with this socket. The Maxmore knows what I want, and it gives it to me. This is our fine DeWalt battery. These things are built to take DeWalt batteries, and it feels pretty robust, pretty heavy. We're gonna find out how heavy in just a second. The Maxmore weighs in at 5.62 pounds or 2.55 kilograms. The Maxmore is 7 inches long. The Maxmore has 3 different speeds. You have to pull the trigger with the Maxmore to illuminate the panel down here, and it does have 3 different speeds, which we'll test each one. If you leave it dormant for a second, it will go off and you won't be able to use it again until you hit the trigger. A lot of guys kind of wonder about this. I'm assuming, dangerously so, that when you hit the trigger, it gives power to a board down here, and then the board, whenever the light goes out up top, the power to the board goes out. The RPM of the Maxmore in low speed, 1650. In medium speed, 1996. In high speed, 2136. I have the Maxmore set on low speed. We're going to see how well it does in a 5-second test, and then we'll go up to medium speed and thereon and whereas and therefore, and we'll see how well we do here. Got up to around 1900 on low speed. Not too bad, not too shabby. We're gonna move up to medium speed, probably unleashing hellfire and brimstone on this force gauge. All the way up to 2700, so doing good. Battery has 2 bars on it, so I'm gonna go grab the other battery. Fully charged battery. We're going to level 3. We're gonna unleash the beast here. Probably blow a few hydraulic hoses, maybe. 3600. Good job, Maxmore. I think you beat the Robestrue a little bit there. Let's give ourselves a nice 10-second run to see where we land here, just for craps and giggles. Looks like we got up to around 3,900 PSI. So a nice run there from the Maxmore. Doing pretty good for what it is, I think. And of course, no problem taking that off either. In the next test, let's see how quickly the Maxmore can sink one of these 10-inch construction screws like we used on some of our previous tests. We're on speed 3, of course. Who can we pit it against? Let's see what the Robestrue can do with a 10-inch timber screw in this test. High speed, of course. Got it in no problem. Seemed like it was a little bit tougher to get that in right there. We're gonna step it up a little bit and use one of these 8-inch lag screws, about twice or a little bit more thickness than the timber screw. And we're gonna see how well we do on that. And a shout out to Vevor there. I'm using some of these Vevor impact sockets, which I'll be reviewing from them. And we'll see how well they do too as well over time. Oh, good grief. Gotta get a hold in there. Here we go, for real. Oh, come on now. Try one more time here. Maxmore's got no problem doing that. It's got more than that Max. That's horrible. Do not use that marketing team at Maxmore. Let's see how the Robestrue does, or Robestrue, or Robestrue, or whatever, does against this larger lag screw. It's going to decimate. It's going to annihilate and regurgitate. She got it, no problem. Way to go, Robestrue. Way to go. That thing's hot as a nuclear bomb now. When I was a kid, one of my teachers said I would never be a productive member of society. Let's prove her wrong. And we can also prove we don't need to learn Spanish. It's not required when you have Google Translate.
Volvamos a la prueba de herramientas.
So slap on a 3/4 inch socket. Got this giant fat boy right here. We're gonna see if these impact wrenches can drive fat boy all the way into the 6x6. Starting with the Maxmore. The Maxmore did it. Got it in there in a timely fashion. Because it's really big, so as much time as it requires. Next up, the Hyper Tough will try to slay the beast of giant lag screw. Lag screw kind of hot. I'm gonna kind of give it a little holdy at the very beginning. Here we go with the Hyper Tough. Success. And now let's see if the Robestrue can do the impossible. Well, it's not impossible because two mid-torques just did it. Let's see if the Robestrue can do that which is difficult moderately. All right, Robestrue, do it. Wait, there, now do it. All three of them were able to accomplish the task. So good on you, budget mid-torques. So after all the testing, what are the good points and the bad points about our Maxmore right here? Well, if you have some DeWalt batteries already, this is a pretty affordable mid-torque impact wrench for you to buy. Well below $100. It's going to beat out just about anything else as far as price besides the Hyper Tough over there. But as these tests go on, testing the Robestrue and the Maxmore, Hyper Tough mid-torque anyway, it looks worse and worse. It's consistent across other reviews that I've seen, how the mid-torque is like the weak link in the Hyper Tough impact wrench lineup. I'm still going to test the high torque. I have a 3/4 inch impact wrench that's sitting on the bench right over here, and I'm going to compare it with the Hyper Tough high torque because I don't have a whole lot of 3/4 impact wrenches lying around. It's just the one, really. So we're going to compare it with a 1/2 inch because, you know, life's not perfect. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the MELLIF, I'll call them Malif tool brand. They are all over the internet, and the Maxmore here is like the cousin to these tools because this battery will actually work with the Maxmore. So if you have these tools, they're also compatible. And these batteries, look at this thing, man. It's like some kind of weird flex-like battery. It's crazy. This actually looks like the company cares a little bit. But what are the weak points about these impact wrenches? Well, first of all, if you compare them with something like Milwaukee and DeWalt, their actual mid-torque impact wrenches will defeat these guys. And some of them will defeat these guys handily by large margins. But that's not the point, really. The point is, what can they do for guys who are just using them around the house, do a little bit of shade tree mechanic stuff? A lot of these will serve a great purpose in a specific situation. Like the Maxmore here. The Maxmore, if you have DeWalt batteries and you want to do some light mechanic stuff, you want to drive some lags and you need something a little bit more beefy than your impact driver, the Maxmore is perfect. The Robestrue is a lot like the Maxmore. The quality is decent compared to a lot of the other Amazon brands out there, and there's some stinkers. I still have to screw this screw all the way in. And the Hyper Tough is very accessible at Walmart, but it is the least among these three that I've tested here. Both of these come with nice cases. I don't care a whole lot about that. They come with sockets, whatever, who cares? I already have sockets. People already have sockets most of the time. Maxmore, Robestrue, Hyper Tough. I'm about to give away the Robestrue. If you guys are watching this, the video might come out after the giveaway, but we're giving away the Robestrue. I think I'm going to hold on to the Maxmore because I already have the DeWalt batteries, but I might be giving away the Hyper Tough mid-torque to some lucky individual with a fast charger, fast is relative charger, and a 4 amp hour battery. So stay tuned for that, along with a whole bunch of other stuff that we're going to be doing in the future. The giveaways that I'm doing are for my channel members, the people who are supporting the channel by joining down below. Stay tuned for more videos coming up real soon, more giveaways and more fun here. God bless all of you. I'll see you on the next video.
Best practices means doing the right thing all the time. Doing the right thing all the time. Doing the right thing all the time. Especially Friday at 4:30.